There we go. I'll have to edit that intro.
Yeah!
Hey everybody, I got a soundboard on the go. Welcome back to my content, the place where I create wisdom, repurpose wisdom, I recycle knowledge and I repurpose it as wisdom. And I want to welcome you today to this topic about getting in shape in one day, getting in sales shape in one day. Is this health and fitness? James, you're kind of heavy. You're giving advice on getting in shape. I'm giving advice from a real estate perspective on how you can get in sales shape in one day. Now, if you wanted to get in shape, if you wanted to work out, exercise, diet, get muscles, get lean, you would not go to Jenny Craig. Jenny Craig is known for losing weight and health and exercise, but the model for the Jenny Craig isn't necessarily like get strong, get ripped, get buff. It's more like eat right, go for a walk. I don't know, maybe it's just my impression, but the Jenny Craig of the fitness world is not necessarily known for being like warriors, right? And although the Jenny Craig model works, it's not really where the warriors, male and female, go to get in great shape. They just lose weight, they don't want to die from a heart attack, okay? And so when you go to a real estate sales trainer and coach and you find a guru, you got to find out, what am I going to? Am I going to Jenny Craig? Do I just want to like make a couple of deals? Or do I want to dominate? Do I want to crush it? Do I want to go 10x? And so you search online or you find out conversations and you stumble or encounter someone who fits your mold, who fits your style. So if you want to lose weight, you go to Jenny Craig. You're like, I'm a 60-year-old woman who just could lose a couple of pounds, and I don't really like work. I don't like sweating. I guess I can go for a walk. But if I could just get a meal plan, I'll do that. Same thing with like Nutrisystem. I'm not talking smack on Jenny Craig. They've helped a lot of people lose weight. But what I'm getting at is, what sort of real estate shape are you looking to get into? Are you attracted to people like Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk, Mike Ferry? Does that get you going? Does that like light a flame inside you? We're like, I want it. Or are you attracted to people like Tom Ferry, Brian Buffini, Joe Stump, where it's like, yeah, I really don't like confrontation. I'd rather just spend a lot of money and have the leads come passively. I'd rather write a blog and like pray that the real estate gods bless me with a listing rather than going out and aggressively pursuing business. And you find these two avenues to be whichever one feels best to you, and you adopt it. Just like religion. If you're not raised into a religion, but at some point in your life you feel like, you know what? I need God, I need Buddha, I need Allah, I need whatever I need, and you feel it in your soul, and so you go out and you search it, and you pop into a couple of church, a synagogue, a mosque, a temple, a shrine. Not necessarily a shrine, right? A cathedral. Did I say mosque? But what we do is we go out and we seek a master. We seek a representative to guide us through our spiritual path to either enlightenment or just self-fulfillment. And it's the same thing with real estate sales training. It's the same thing when we go online or we go to a seminar and we're like, I don't like that guy. Yeah, that's not mine. No, I'm not. So what I follow for years, and then what I teach for years, is a very uncomfortable method for most. Picking up the phone and cold calling people out of the blue is not the easiest thing for most. For me, I had no problem picking up the phone and calling. I mean, unless there's something where I have to handle poisonous snakes or scale a building with a rope, or swim out in the ocean where there might be sharks. Those are things that where I'm like, nah. But picking up the phone and calling, there's no danger, there's no risk. What's the worst thing someone's gonna say? Hey, you bleepity blapping blap bloop blap, you go to blap and you take it and stick it up your plate. Click. Right? Or, where'd you get my number? What's your name? And what's your office? Let me speak to your manager. Okay, here's my manager's name. Here's what I do. Because you comply with the do not call list and you're courteous and professional, there's no harm. You're bulletproof. Same thing at the door. Get off my damn door! Get the hell away from here, you son of a bleep! You piece of bleep! And then what? Unless they come out, fists flying, which, 10, 15, 20,000 doors later, I've never had that. I did have one guy get really crazy, try to spit on my car and threw my propaganda, but that was like 10,000 doors, and I think the guy was off his medication, to be honest. So what do? I just don't knock on that door again. What you'll do is you'll encounter these things, but what happened? Nothing. I mean, my biggest fear at the door is a dog.